Well, it impacted every aspect of my life, socially, financially, my family, everything. And obviously my experience started up a lot of victims, and it started off with a soft pillow, it then went to anger, aggression, manipulation, right up until I was being strangled and thrown downstairs and forced into the hot showers. So it was, I went from the least right up until I think the worst. So it was being hospitalised. He was very good at the manipulation side of things, where it started off with, please don't do that. I would say to him, to be begging him to stay with me. And the manipulation part of that was quite high. Like I said, to go from begging to stop to begging to stay. Oh, I was ready to jump out the window. Yeah, compared to sitting there in the corner of a cupboard. So today I still have flare-ups in my legs when it's cold from the hematomas, the constant bruising. My shoulders are still riddled. I have cortisone injections regularly from the pressure of him knocking me down. But the bruising goes, but you still have the mental memory of everything that's happened. Amazing family support network, but that only goes so far. They don't understand why we do what we do or why we kept going back. So after I was hospitalised and I was in recovery, my family brought me, to a safe place. And it was Carrie's Place that reached out to help with my assistance with, counselling, financial assistance, and giving me a safe place, I guess, to be able to voice every single feeling that I had, that a lot of people, family and friends don't understand. Stop speaking, don't stop standing up, I know it's hard to leave, but someone's always listening. It might be your doctor, it might be a friend, it might be a colleague, a family friend, somebody, and if not, there are support networks. And even though if you think that it's your fault, stand up and say something. And look, obviously the justice system, I fought, I did everything I could to have him, get what, obviously the justice system needs to be done, and he got 3 years. He was then, he appealed it, went to the district court and was let go, at home to do a detention with no ankle bracelet, no nothing, pretty much free to do whatever he wants. But that still didn't discourage me, because I still do everything I can to this day to make sure that, this can be stopped. But seek help, constantly seek help. One in 3 women at my work had a history of domestic violence. And the more I spoke about it, the more I realised. And that's all we can do, is keep talking, and then obviously have the sources there to be able to be.
The resources are really.
If you don't have somewhere to go, you stay. It's too hard to leave. There's hope. I'm a very proud mother to a beautiful 2-month-old baby girl. And where I was back then and to be where I am today, that's possible. And I'm no different to anybody else. I'm just an average person that works and does what she does. So.